Hey everybody, this is Karen from Acrylics. How are you? This is actually the second pour of the day. It'll get posted first because I did a collaboration pour earlier with Jen Neal from Resin Inspired Art, and she's not quite ready, so I'm going to go ahead and film and post this one first. I'm not going to say anything about the collab. You just have to wait for the next video. It should be out probably tomorrow or Tuesday. It's Sunday night, family's in bed, late night pouring as usual. I just scraped a 20-inch round. I was filming it too. I was tilting it without gloves. My hand slipped and it was a mess. And I had a lot of humor when you see the collaboration pour. There's a lot of humor. I'm basically laughing my way through that entire video. I was not as amused when I slid off half the paint. So I'm gonna go again and let's see what happens. Are you there? Still need to be a little higher to get it all in there. Close enough. Hit 20-inch round, and what I'm going to do is a pour. I'm gonna layer the colors, and what I'm gonna do is layer everything with gold in between. I was gonna use gold for my collaboration pour, and I didn't think I had enough of it. And like, look how well I cleaned this out without having to cut it open. I think I got all except for maybe 3 drops of paint. I was pretty proud of that. So obviously one of the colors is Amsterdam. This is light gold. The only other 2 colors are Sennelier number 606. This is cadmium red deep hue. And then we have some Amsterdam Prussian blue. So those are the colors, along with my bottle of Artist Loft's Flow Acrylic in their white. And I only have a half a cup of the red and blue because it's now sitting on my tarp. That one kind of hurt. My pouring medium recipe is a little bit different. I'm tinkering, experimenting. So the pouring medium was, let me remember, 8 ounces of the Golden Gloss pouring medium with 8 ounces of Elmer's Glue All, and then 4 ounces of water. So it was making some nice cells. They look very much like GAC 800 cells, which are my favorite. And yeah. So I'm just gonna layer 1 little cup because I want negative space. I can't remember, did I put white at the bottom the first time? I think I did. I started with just a little bit of white, and then I saved the rest for around the canvas. And then we're just gonna layer gold. All the colors have 4 drops of my Spot On Treadmill Silicone, the never-ending bottle. I should clean it off. One of these days you'll see it and it'll be all new looking. So I just did this. I just took gold and used that as my barrier layer between the red and the blue. And just did this. It made 1 full cup. There's the blue. And I should be able to get 3 layers of each color. So the first layer of blue. It's a thin layer of the gold. The red, gold, gonna be close. Second layer of blue. The gold. Second layer of red. Not gonna make it. Just a little bit of gold. And a little bit of blue. And sorry, red. So the last time I did this, when I was making my mess, I did I flipped a coin, essentially. I flipped a nickel. And heads was a flip and lip, but it was on a base of white, and a tails was just a pour. And the flip and lip won out, but I found the problem was it made a lot of gorgeous colors once it mixed with the white. But it looked too much like a sandwich board with all the white paint on the canvas. So this time I think I'm going to just put my white down and make a puddle. Pop some of those bubbles. I can add more white as I go. And where's red? Oh, here's red. Of them. All right, good enough. So this time I'm just going to pour and then lip and see what that does. So this is pour. And then run my cup edge through it. Something like that. Maybe a little bit through all this blue. All right. Let's see what this does. Learn my lesson. I'm working with a big canvas. Definitely wear gloves. It gives you grip on the sides. That's what happened. I didn't have gloves on and my hand slipped. And then I said some F-bombs. Like a lot. And I'm like, oh, you can't post this. So let me just stretch this out a second. Look at the green it made. That's pretty. So that way. Take it down here, come back up this way, not a lot of cells, that's a good thing. Come over here, bring the paint back to the middle. Give it a torch, pop some more bubbles. Especially in the white. Nothing coming up under that blue or that red. Let's see about that. Anything now? Nope. I don't even know if I need more white. Let's tilt first and see. I'm going to tilt some of that off for sure. So make some of these cells grow a bit too. Yeah, That's too much solid stuff. Get rid of some of that. Bring it back down. I might add white over here because there's a lot of solid color. I like how light and airy it is over on this side better. I don't know, maybe I'll play with the orientation and see. That might be okay there. Bring the paint back. Come toward me. How's those cells doing up there? Ones in the middle are getting gigantic. I don't like that blue and red at the top again though. I should have taken that all the way. So I'm doing the one thing I always say don't do, like commit to a corner, finish it off. All right. And then bringing it back, that's better. Kind of in my own head for a second while I figure out how I want the composition to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my thing. I was gonna tell you a funny story about spoons, but I'll tell you after. It was probably only funny to me and my husband. But I'm not sure I want to take that all the way down. I don't think I do. I think I'll stretch out cells too much. Yep. Since it's on the edge of my end, let me flip it this way a second so I can pour on some white right there. It's pretty stretched. And I think it could benefit from negative space right here because that's like a big center. This is a big center. I love this. Oh my gosh. Let me just take my white. Get my edge. Oops, I just dirtied my stick. I just need a little something right here. There we go. All right, with that white there, I should be able to bring that down at least a little closer to the edge. Doesn't have to go all the way, but back up. Let me stare at it a second. Or do I feel like that needs to come off? Those are cool. That's so cool. It needs to come off somewhere, either here or here. I think I'm going to try and make it come off like right here. And that part can stay negative. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Take the stuff back. Everybody, reverse. Yeah, that's better. Ta-da! I'm like pretty stoked with this, y'all. That one's gorgeous. My favorite thing I'll show you when I zoom in, I have a couple favorite spots that you probably can't pick up on. One is there is like this, it's like a blue sapphire cell right here. Like in the middle of all this, there's this one lone blue cell. And then I love this right here too. I like that too. I'm not even gonna torch that. I did notice this right from the pour, this thin little line. So I'm probably gonna just touch it out, and if I can't get it, I'll paint it white when this dries. Yeah, see, it's not gonna wanna come out. It's not gonna mess with that. See that thin little line right there? I'll paint over that. And I have coverage all the way around. Yay! Super, super pretty. Let me just stare at the composition. You know me, Miss Picky Pants has to make sure. I love how that's dragging off right there. I wish I could get that to do it, but I don't want to stretch this out anymore. So let me see what the orientation would be. That's the top, is that the bottom? This one can go multiple ways. Do I want to try and get that all the way down? Or would it be too much? This is all nicely stretched out. These cells are amazing. It's going to pull this part. I'm going to try. I just think it'll help the composition. If I can't, I will stop. But it's like an inch and a half. That's it. So close. Doesn't want to go. Man, it doesn't want to go. That was me being brave right there. It does not want to go. is not worth it for the rest of the composition. I'll put things back where they were. What do I got in my cup? Let me turn it. Yeah, don't mess with it anymore, Karen. You're gonna ruin the cell shapes. It looks pretty great. I'm gonna pour something on it. If I don't like it, I can always pour on white again, right? There's some weird colors. Is there any red in here? Something. Is that enough for me? I think it is. Good enough. Ta-da! I'll tell you a spoon story some other time. It was silly anyway. I'm done. I have a little bit of leftover paint. I have a couple small canvases. I think I'm gonna play off camera. Like I said, this is the second video of the day, so ta-da! Me like it. I like it. Let me get you down. This thing hasn't wanted to. Hold on. Just look at that for a second. Hold on. What's going on with this thing? See what you're looking at. So there's the light airy part. There's a red section there. There's my favorite blue cell. You see it? Pretty cool. Up there's the light blue. It's like blue-green with the gold. And then the gold section over there with the little lake, and then the light area over here too. Pretty cool. Yep, I'll take lots of good pictures, post it. Super stoked with this one too. That's a keeper. Where am I? Yeah, oh, look, I have a halo. It's light. Thanks for watching. Under 25 minutes, yay. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.